And to shed more light on the goals and significance of the new El Alamein Festival, we are very much delighted to be joined over the phone by Dr. Yahya Abdel, our tourism expert. Dr. Abdel, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. How are you?
How are you, sir? Dr. Abdel, what specific aspects of the new El Alamein Festival do you think have contributed most to attracting tourists this year?
Really, it's a great, support and, facilities and infrastructure and both superstructure for the Egyptian tourism, because the Mediterranean coast we have, it's one of the top resorts worldwide, because of the beaches, because of the current waves, and seasonality. We have a beautiful 6 months at least, it's a very promising and very relaxing summer vacations. So that's why the development that took place, within the past 20 years has been a great, support for promoting travel to Egypt for the summer vacations and international travel as well.
Indeed. Sir, what makes the new El Alamein Festival stand out among other festivals in the Middle East?
Well, really, it has been, so diversified, so colorful, so sensational, because, it presents, a great panorama of concert, competition, concerts, carnival, the folklore museum, music, as well as plays and activities, entertainment. So it has been offering, a great, menu for great people, all over the world, into Egypt, So really, it has been a great season, and of course, we look at the hundreds of thousands, with local visitors, regional ones, international ones as well, that has been, crowding up to visit and spend the summer vacations in Alamein.
Sir, how does the modern infrastructure of new El Alamein city compare to other emerging tourist destinations in the region?
Really, it's sophisticated, infrastructure plans, and the superstructure as well, because look at the now there is a great, extension for Burj Al Arab, airport, and there is, the Alamein airport itself, and there is, the port and the beaches, and, the railway traffics, going over there, and the roads as well. So really, and there is direct flight from Cairo, and from Jeddah, from Saudi, from Riyadh, and the Marsa Matruh airport as well. So there is, a great, crowd of travelers coming by sea, by air, and by road as well.
In what ways have the nearby airports and improved transportation options impacted the city's tourism growth?
Well, really, it has been, even noticed and demonstrated by the United Nations World Tourism Organization, that the abundance of international inflows, coming to Alamein and the summer resorts of Egypt, so remarkable and so witnessed by, local and regional tourist authorities as well.
Yes. Actually, sir, with the surge in tourism, how is the city managing actually the balance here between development and maintaining its appeal as a touristic destination?
Well, this is, being on some of the critical points, how to develop the infrastructure and superstructure to accommodate, hundreds of thousands of international visitors, and at the same time, maintain the service for the local, residents of the metropolis, great locations like Alexandria, Marsa Matruh, Alamein, and Cairo, and both sides, all of this. So this has been a challenge, but it has been well managed in the last years as well.
Yes. What long-term strategies are being implemented to sustain and grow the tourism in New El Alamein beyond the festival season, sir?
Really, it has been, planned. It's not only a summer resort, but the hinterland, the background has been developed, for businesses, for technology, for agriculture, to be a year-round, resorts and metropolis. That's why you have, so advanced, education system, universities over there, and even, one of the leading developers over there, Mr. Abdel from Emirates, he said that he's going to extend the the season at least for like more, you know, like 2 months as well.
Yes.
So this is a great development for this year. Really, it is very good for Egyptian tourism.
Sir, how do you see New El Alamein city's role evolving within Egypt's broader tourism strategy in the coming years?
Well, really, it has been, you know, like developing. It has been developing, you know, like extensively, you know, like
Yes.
for you know, like Egyptian tourism, and maybe by, you know, like by next year it's going to be a year-round resort. You know, like has been, we are extending the season now until September. You know.
Egypt actually, sir, relied on the soft power in order to attract the Arab market. What, in your opinion, is the point of view and the measures needed to boost the soft power to be able to attract more tourists in various markets, and how far would hosting the iconic figures promote this destination?
Well, really, since, you know, like for the past 2 or 3 years, we're having a great, you know, like summer season, you know, like for Arab visitors coming from the GCC and from other countries in the Arab world, due to, you know, like to their association, you know, like, and sympathetic, you know, like opinion about Egypt for its culture, for its role in education, in many spheres, you know, and they love to come and visit it like more than once a year. And even, you know, like because of the good economic currency that we offer now for, you know, like accommodation and hotel services as well.
Yes. How the diverse activities like what they are doing, the music concerts, sport tournaments, and gaming events attract different demographics, sir?
Yeah, really, you know, like we have, you know, like a very, you know, like diverse product for the Egyptian services. You know, like we have the heritage, the culture, and the beaches. We have the cruising the Niles. We have the safari. We have conferences, medical tourism, education, and religious as well. So all this, you know, like attracts, you know, like a very large volume of international and regional visitors as well.
Indeed. President Abdel al-Sisi urged the developing of the road networks and the highways of the North Coast. What are the impact of these developments on the tourism?
Really, you know, like this is very strategic because, you know, like without, you know, like highways and railways and sophisticated airlines and airports, you know, like you can't have travel and tourism business. So that's why it was the strategy of tourism to develop the infrastructure and then the superstructure. That's why we have, you know, like a smooth and, you know, like easy movement and accessibility of visitors to Egypt that they come, you know, like via air, via sea and via road as well.
Indeed, Dr. Yahya Abdel, our tourism expert. Always a pleasure to have you with us and to listen to your precious input. Thank you so much. Our dear viewers, with that we come to the end of this edition of Cairo Local Time. You are in the company of myself, Maisi Rabia. Thank you so much for joining us, and stay tuned on Nile TV International.